Good morning. Welcome to One Yard Wednesday. This is my favorite day of the week. I get up all eager and excited and have my coffee and come on into GE and Studio A, and this is my favorite day. So I'm Colleen from GEDesigns, and this is One Yard Wednesday. This is the show where we show you fun and creative ideas to use with fabulous fabrics at fantastic prices. And by fantastic, I mean $7.99 a yard. So sit back and relax because the fabric prices won't be live. The fabrics themselves won't be live until the end of the show. We want you to have a chance to see all these fabrics. And today we have 12 different fabrics and they are all so cool. One thing I want to tell you about is when you see these, it's an acid wash collection. So some blenders, and they would be fabulous for the strip along that's coming up next week. The pattern that Gudrun's using is top secret, but I know that these fabrics would be really fun in the strip along. So good morning to the producer. Our producer of the day over here is Mr. KP. How you doing, KP?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Do you want to tell us about the quilt behind you?
I have, what do I have
Elvira.
again? Elvira.
And we love Elvira. Like you said, it's very springy.
I know, that's why I chose it.
Yeah, it does. It just speaks spring, which we're looking forward to here in the Midwest. And it would also be great in the fabrics we have today, I must say.
I think so too.
And behind me is Ariel. You'll recognize Ariel from the retreat in 2023. And Ariel would also be awesome in these fabrics. You'd need to select a background, of course, but for anything strips, these fabrics would be terrific. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Before we get started, I have a question. My question is, what emotions do bright colors evoke? What emotions do bright colors evoke? We've talked about colors and how they make us feel before, but I have this fun broad collection today, so I thought I'd go into a little bit of depth on those particular colors. So awesome, awesome. All righty, should we look at the fabrics?
Let's do it.
Here we go. The first fabric is from the collection called Soiree, and I love this. This just says birthday party. This is Soiree Cakewalk Vanilla, and I love this. I can imagine this in all kinds of uses. I actually used it as a background in a project, and I'll show you that later on in the show. Soiree Cakewalk Vanilla, so fun. And then the acid wash collection. Look at how fun these are. The first one is acid wash, and this one is red. Obviously, this hot red, so cool, and a great blender, and just a really nice red with the lights and the darks in here. So fun. And then following red, we have carrot, and as one of my favorites, as you know, I love me some orange. So carrot is really a fun add to any kind of a rainbow quilt, of course, and any kind of orange lovers. Next up is butter. This one is called Acid Wash Butter. I want to call it yellow, but I want to honor the name from Figo. This is Acid Wash Butter. Really pretty, very bright, and all of these have the same value, the same level of brightness, which makes them work together so great. Next up, this is green, and it's a real pretty grass green. Love this one. Again, that acid wash texture coming through. So cool. And then we have acid wash cloud. And so cloud is, mint, sorry, acid wash mint. And there's mint, and it does look like a mint, doesn't it? Mint green, a real aqua minty look. I love it, love it, love it. And now the next one is this real pretty blue, and this is the one that's cloud. I got a little bit ahead of ourselves here. So here's cloud, very pretty medium blue. And now are you starting to see the rainbow here? How fun is this? These would be great for a temperature quilt, wouldn't they? Because you'd get nice, sort of nice delineation between the temperatures. And then after cloud, we have blue. And so this deeper blue, really cool also. I'm gonna have to move these over because I didn't leave enough room for all of the fabrics we're going to have. And then we have, this is so pretty, orchid. You can see why I love orchid. Look at that, my nails match orchid. Orchid is just that really pretty purple, but not too dark, and it again has the same value as these others. Following orchid, we have amethyst, so that deep purple, real pretty. And finally, in the acid wash collection, we have gray. And even if you have a collection of grays, a collection of blacks and whites and grays, this one would be a nice add. But all of them are so cool together. And then finally, another soiree. So we're bookending the acid washes with the soiree. This one is umbrellas. This would also be really fun for your summer table or a summer tablecloth or a summer quilt of any kind. Love, 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 love these umbrellas. So those are our 12 fabrics for today. Aren't they pretty? Love them. Love, love, love. Well, it's time for I've Got a Notion. My notion today is the Yazzy travel pouch. I'll show you the name of it. And then maybe we can do the overhead camera, KP, so you can see how cool these travel pouches are. These are about 10.25 inches tall, about 13.5 inches wide, and they are quilted, so they've got a lot of body to them, and then the vinyl, so you can see what's in here. I love the double zipper pulls, so I can pull them closed. And they're just right for grabbing a project. So if I'm heading to my sister's to sew for a day, I might grab a little bundle and a little pattern and zip it up, and I'm off to go. And I could put my Notion, my cutter and my pins and my other tools in here and zip those up and add those to my bag. And I would be ready to go with the Yazzy travel pouch. We have these in other colors. It would be great for kids projects as well. Your bag for your kids for their things that they need to take in the car. They're washable. And we also have other Yazzy bags, of course. So check out all the Yazzy bags. So that is my notion. Of carrot, and carrot is that orange. Joy, enthusiasm, creativity, and warmth, and it sure does that for me. I really love this orange. Yellow is happiness and optimism and hope and energy. That may be why when we see all those smiley faces and all those face emojis, for the most part, they're yellow. And that's kind of a tradition, I think. So yellow is that joyful one. Green, obviously, nature and peace and calmness and growth. The green is a sort of universal feeling of abundance. And then we have blue. So the blues evoke trust and loyalty, that sense of being true blue. Also intelligence and sometimes sadness. So sometimes you're feeling blue. That might mean you're feeling sad. So a lot of the colors obviously have more than one reaction. Pink, which I think this one is probably closest to pink, is love and romance and gentleness. And then purple, luxury and mystery, and also creativity and wisdom. So that royalty of purple, that comes through. And then gray, I don't know what gray evokes. It's not the same bright as these, but it's a nice add to this color wheel. So do you have a favorite, KP?
I like the mint, I think.
The mint one? I love that. And I use mint in my project. So let me pull that out. So I always want to, when I can, do a special project for One Yard Wednesday. And this week I pulled out the glow sticks pattern. So this is a free pattern at GEQuiltDesigns.com. It's Quilt As You Go, and it is a really fun runner. The finished size of this runner is going to be roughly 14 by 40. And I used you can see the birthday cakes. I used the birthday cake print for the background, and I used them all in the same direction. So even though it looks scrappy, it doesn't look really too overwhelming. I like how this birthday cake print came out as a background. And you can see how fun these acid wash fabrics come out as a strip. And then I did also use the cakewalk as my background. And so if you don't know Quilt As You Go, what the Quilt As You Go means, you assemble your sandwich, your batting and your backing, and we use a fusible. So my fusible fused to my backing, and then I start at one end. I started at this end and added this strip, and then this strip, and this strip. So these are pieced before they get added. And then as I add those, my project is quilted. And then, of course, square it up and put a cute binding on it, and you have a fun birthday table runner. Love, love, love. Love, love. All righty. Well, let's review the fabrics and the projects and the patterns for today. First off, we'll start over here with the umbrellas, starting from right to left this time. The soiree umbrellas, so much fun. And then the acid wash. The gray, which is a real nice soft gray, acid wash gray. Acid wash amethyst, this deep purple. So regal and rich. And then orchid, love that too. Makes me feel warm and feel good. And then the blue. The blue is that feeling of trust and loyalty and intelligence. And then the lighter blue, also great. This one is called Cloud. And KP's favorite, mint. Love this one. And this one actually goes best with both the umbrellas and the cakewalk. So you picked a good one, KP.
I think that might have been why. It just looks so good together.
Yeah, it looks so good. And then green, the color of growth and spring. Acid wash green, love that. Butter, so pretty and happy, enjoy. And then this one called, carrot. I wanted to call it orange, but I knew it had an actual name. This is acid wash carrot. And again, joy and enthusiasm and warmth. And then red, the fiery red passion of acid wash red. And then back to where we began with the soiree cakewalk vanilla. I think that these are a great collection and would serve you well in any kind of project. Don't forget the table runner idea. This is, again, the glow sticks pattern, and you'd need 1 yard of the vanilla cakewalk if you wanted to do the backing and the background here for the glows for this project. And then, of course, you can do any combination of colors that would please you. And these would also, like I said, be great with the upcoming strip along. The quilts behind us would also be great with these acid wash. I have Ariel behind me, and then KP has Elvira behind him. Two of our favorite single patterns, Ariel and Elvira. For my oh, good. What? Oh, yeah. The size of the Yazzy bag is 10 1/4 from top to bottom, and 13 1/2 side to side. 10 1/2, so 10 1/4 by 13 1/2. So this was my notion today. These Yazzy travel pouches and the Yazzy bags in general are really very well made, and we love them and we use them for all kinds of things. You'll probably get tired of me saying this, but I love the GEZ Bosal quilt as you go batting, and I pull it out because someone will ask, what batting did I use in that runner? And this is the one I use in all of the runners that I show. We sell that. And then don't forget our favorite pins for doing these quilt as you go runners, the magic flathead pins. And you can see how long this is. They're long and they're very strong. So you can pin your layers as you're doing your quilt as you go, and it will hold it together without bending. They do not bend easily. They're also heat resistant because they've got a silicone head on the top, so they won't melt if you touch it with your iron. So that is our show for today. Wow, that was a lot of fun things. What do you think, KP?
I liked it. I like the bright.
You like the bright colors? It seems like the right season for brights. It sure does. Well, we hope you had a good time with us today. Don't forget to share. We love it when you share. We love it when you invite friends. We're always so happy, and you can watch us anytime. But don't wait too long on the fabrics because I think that they will go fast because they are just perfect for so many uses. So on behalf of KP, and GP was here also, we're happy to have him back. I'm Colleen from GEDesigns. So GEQuiltDesigns.com is where you'll find all of these fun things. Grab your stripology ruler, grab yourself a pattern, grab some fabric, and make yourself something wonderful today. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye for now.